Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let me try to get the stream up here. Make sure that we are live. Looks like we are. All right, let's get this up and make sure that we are live. Lori Sue, hello, how are you? Trying some how's it going today? Enjoying the weekend so far? Going well. There we go. Give me a second. I am trying some streaming software that I would use for podcasts that I had. Well, still do have, but just haven't done anything with the podcast in a while. So I'm trying to see how this will work on here live. I think there's a slight delay, but we're going to see. How are you today, Lorsa? Good, awesome, good to hear. Glad to hear that. Try some different, I guess some audio going in here. So give me a second. I'm just playing around with some stuff. This is just like your normal stream that I've done in the past. So it's going to be free yes or no questions, as well as if you want more in depth, feel free to click the link in the bio or the description, should I say, and you can go to PayPal and enter that question in there. I'm going to just do PayPal today. All righty. Let me just upload some software. And then we should be good to go. Just a minute. But feel free to ask if you have yes or no questions. Pop that into the chat. We can get that going. I'm just gonna add my little banner down here at the bottom. If that gets too annoying, let me know. Like I said, we're just trying some stuff out. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and upload some music here. Little 432 hertz. Got that going. I don't have a question. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I love your vibe. I appreciate you popping in here and saying hi. I really that's very, very helpful. Way more than you know. So I thank you for that. Cause yeah, I just decided to go live, see if we can answer any questions, help anybody with any guidance, and see what we can do. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I know it's the second week of football, so oh, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Oh, I accidentally turn my mic off. Thank you very much. I try my very best to be as genuine and authentic as possible. You know, as a I always say as a recovering people pleaser, that's something that we still work on, like people pleasers work on, is trying to make sure that we stay um genuine and authentic, because a lot of times just go too much with the flow of what other people want to keep the peace. So yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Okay, music is processing. I've got some 432 hertz. So I think that'll be good for this stream. And if you could stick around for just a second, you can let me know if the music is too loud, how the mic sounds, and everything. I'd appreciate that. And who knows? I might tell a few stories here and there about. I could probably tell a story about me being. Thank you very much. Me being petrified about saying, making sure that I got people's names right. So if you ever hear me on stream, I'm always like, "Did I say that right? Did I say that right?" I'll tell that now. Why not? So one time I was a division manager at a company, and we had every year we'd have a meeting that was for the whole company, with the client involved. And at that meeting, though, we would have for the previous year, we would have little awards that we would give out. And I was selected to go ahead and be one of the people to give out one of the awards. I was a new DM, new division manager. And still waiting for that music to upload, by the way. Oh, here it goes. So tell me if this is too loud. So continuing on, so we would so they wanted me to give out two of them, but they didn't let me know any of the people ahead of time that might have won. So there was a couple names up there that I didn't know. So I looked, I put, clicked on the screen, the PowerPoint for it to go ahead and review the names. Not loud, awesome. So to review the names, it reviewed the names popped up. I didn't know what to say, so I went straight to the winners, and not too loud, awesome. And yeah, it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life in that career at least. And so ever since then, I've been petrified about saying people's names, getting them right. And plus, people mess up my name quite a bit. So I just wanted to make sure that get it right. So anyways, that's my story. Well, I'm glad the music isn't too loud. I'm glad this is kind of the vibe I like to have when I would did some meditations on TikTok back in the day. I might get back into that, and this would be one of those tracks I would play whenever I'd guide people through meditations. Let's do a quick energy check. What we're gonna do is continually. Yeah, I mean, Lori. I guess I would think the last name might be a little mispronounced, but the Lori Sue part I wouldn't think. But it's is it Crangen Clement? I think I might have messed that up, but the Lori Sue part seems like that should be fairly straightforward. I would think. Pop this here. Everybody can see what decks we're using today. Actually, we'll do it like this. Tarot deck, Oracle deck. Here we go. Alrighty. RG, okay. I'm gonna keep saying Lori Sue because I'm gonna mess up that last name, so I'm not gonna. That would be one that I would need to hear. So I'm not just. I'm going to discontinue say Lori Sue. I know I'm not gonna mess that up. All right, let's do an energy check here. I've got one other thing downloading that I'm waiting to upload. And I think I will stop that banner. See if I can change that banner. All right, let me see something here. Let me see. This might actually be better. Let me try that. Huh. Okay, let's do a energy check here. Let's see what the message of the Cosmos Oracle deck has to say for us today. Let's see here. Oh, that one almost came out. Need a flipper. Oh, whoa. Definitely had one go off camera. So here we go. This is funny because me and my best friend was talking about this the other day, and he brought this up, and it's very poignant. But he was talking about taking up more space. And I think it's important because I think a lot of people kind of born and raised the same way I was. We're taught to speak till spoken to type of type of stuff like that. So this says, speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. I think that's a very important one. And also goes to the point of making sure that also goes to the point of making sure that you're authentic, because if you're not speaking up and speaking out for yourself, you can be inauthentic because you are not being authentic to yourself. Alrighty, I'm going to click on stuff just to see, trying to see what's going to happen here. Okay, that's a better way of doing it. I am learning as I go with this with this software integrating with Studio. YouTube Studio. So awesome. So any big plans for today, Lori Sue? You know what? I am going to put up a poll here too. So we can get interactive here with it. And people come across where speaking one's mind is just a waste of energy. Just chilling. Awesome. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I think that takes discernment and knowing when it's worth speaking up and speaking one's mind, and when it's absolutely when it's a waste of energy, because a lot of times it could be a waste of energy. You're absolutely right. Sometimes it's like, you know what? There's no reason to even talk to you because you're not listening to what I'm saying. We're just going back and forth. So yeah, I get that. Let me see if I can add a. Oh, it doesn't look like in this view to let me do that. Oh, there it is. Start a poll. All right, bye bye. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Oh, exactly. Bye bye. Real quick. I got you. I thought you were saying you were bye bye. No, absolutely. Yeah. It's just like, there was somebody that I knew that, there was absolutely, it was apparent that they were wanting to just not understand my point of view, where I was coming from. I would listen to her point of view, but it was obvious that my point of view wasn't being taken. And so I learned real quick. I was like, this ain't worth it. All right, I'm gonna put a poll up. Boom. Alrighty. Poll is going up. Boom. I probably should have put a maybe in there, but that's all right. All right, I'm gonna try something here. No. All right, cool. We'll keep it tarot. We will keep it tarot. Tarot and crazy stories on my end. Let me try something here. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? Why is that blurry? Oh, interesting. Into that, my meditation works when I'm just doing mundane stuff. I don't think about. Gotcha. Understood. I completely get and understand that. Let me see if I can get this to be a little bit better. No. All right, I don't know if it's just blurry on this screen. It might just be blurry on that screen. Through that software, it might not be blurry on there. But yep, I get it. Kind of like a walking meditation too, so I get that. Alrighty. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go in here and all right. Any amount to receive. I'm gonna try this real quick. Alrighty. There we go. Let's try this. And then let's go ahead and pin that. Oh no, it's not letting me pin because of this chat. Heart emojis in the way. Heart emojis in the way. There we go. All right, there we go. Get back to the comments. Better get professional, man. Alrighty. Yes, thank you very much. What got me into tarot, long and the short of it, not gonna go bore you with the whole story, but long and the short of it is I had somebody I was dating, and she got into tarot and oracle cards, and that kind of I was in tarot. I'd gotten tarot readings before that, but about 3 years ago, she got into tarot oracle cards, and I said to myself, I said, that seems pretty cool. Oh, once I told the story the other day, so hopefully it won't bore you. But one thing I was actually speaking of meditation, I was meditating, and I got this kind of just as clear as day. This is irking me. Let's see why. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop it up there because it's not clear. As clear as day, I got kind of the message that tower moment, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of heard the tower moment before, but I'm like, why are you speaking to me in tarot cards? And so then I was just thinking to myself, I was like, look, if if I can find I was like Marvel tarot deck because I'm a bit of a nerd. So I was like, if I could find a Marvel tarot deck, then I will go ahead and I'll learn tarot. So hold on right there. So I went because I got to show this. So I went on Etsy, and lo and behold, found a Marvel tarot deck, which is I showed it on online on the stream the other day, which is this one right here. And so I saw that got it, and it was one of those where it's a PDF, so you can actually print it out. And so I printed it out, was able to make them or what have you, which was great because I've since then given them away to multiple people. So anyway, found them. This is like my fourth iteration right here, fourth iteration right here. And because they had the meanings on the cards, I was able to like just really get into it real quick. But all I needed to do was actually find like the different spreads to use, and then I kind of figured out my own spreads, all that kind of stuff. So long story short, I was doing it for friends, but I got a TikTok channel that is easy to find. It says C Scott as well over there, cscottinc, where I do coaching and stuff like that. And I just jumped online. I was like, hey, let's do some readings, and I went ahead and I had no idea a Marvel themed deck even existed. Yeah, there's a deck for like almost anything. It's crazy. So yeah, so I went on live and I did just quick readings for people. And what really solidified it for me is that I pulled up, I think it was the Emperor and something else, and I was like, there's some. I told a young lady about there might be some issues that she wants to rectify with her dad. She was like, I was just thinking about that today, and just kind of gave her some guidance, and she was like, yeah, that's exactly it was right. So I was like, oh, okay. So I put that on the shelf. 'Cause I had my own business along with just doing stuff through social. Put that on the shelf, and then went ahead and got burnt out this year. Left that business, and started in June. Left not that business. Left kind of the corporate job that I had, and in June, I started the channel. And then just the other day, my buddy was like, hey, you could possibly go live. I didn't even think about going live. And so here we are, going live. Still with Right Away, I came across in a secondhand bookstore. Listen, so that's what's funny about that is, so this is the Marvel deck is my fun deck. I love it because I'm a nerd, and because of that, because of the characters, I can sometimes the characters will give a little more of a backstory of what might be going on in people's lives along with the traditional meetings. But what has done it for me, I've tried other decks, I've gotten other decks, I've got but the Rider-Waite Smith deck is my deck. I guess I'm just more of a traditionalist, so that deck is my deck, and that is the one. And this one in particular is the one that speaks to me the easiest, quickest. It answers, if I have a question, it answers it the best for me. It's because it's got yes or no's there, so I've got a quick question, boom. Never really steered me wrong. And then but I do like the regular, Rider-Waite Smith. I literally had 3 Rider-Waite Smith decks. So I have this one, which I absolutely love. Easy to shuffle to, good size. I've got this one, which is your regular one, of course. So the regular, but this one is actually had this maybe 2 months. It's already starting to rip a little bit. So direct, the succinct, and basic. Absolutely, I agree. And where's my other one? So like I said, that other one is starting to rip a little bit. The one I just showed. Actually, I'm sorry, I got 4 Rider-Waite Smiths. So this is my tiny one, but this one got wet, so it was a little bloated, so I stopped using this one. But this one right here got bloated. It's real nice. This one is well used, as you could tell. So that one got bloated. And this one was either my first or second Rider-Waite. And I use this on my lives. I mean, on my daily reading sometime. So I like this one. This one it's made of like PCP type of material, if I'm not mistaken. But it's slippery. So that's why I don't use it too much, because literally they'll slide out all over the place. But I do like this one. But it's very, very slippery because of the way that the material. You might be able to hear that. So it's like a vinyl PCP material. I think it's literally PCP. Or PVP, so I say. I'm saying PCP. What the heck? It's PVP. Vinyl material. Jesus. Mercury retrograde was over. So yeah, so those are like the four rider weight decks that I have, and so that's my go-to. And a lot of times that Marvel deck will call to me for certain things, and but recently this one has been the deck. That one is it's that's been my deck. Yeah, look, yeah, this one. I think you're talking about that one. Looks cool, but it is very much slippery and will go all over the place. And so the only other deck I have is this. This is I gave away my other one because that one was too big. This is another deck I have, but I don't really use it because I'm not really fond of it. This is a New Era Elements Tarot, and this one's cool. You've um you've got to just know you got to know this one inside and out. This one is not as straightforward and succinct as you say. And this one you know it has Empress, it has some other things on there, but this one you got to know inside and out before you use it. This is more of a I think this is more of a journaling type deck where you pull a card and then it'll tell you what may be some shadow aspects that you need to work on. Yeah, it's eccentric. It definitely is. So that one, I thought I was gonna like it when I first got it, but then like it's just been in the box with the others. So that's a walk through my decks. But yeah, right away, Smith. Just that's the one. That's the one for me, and you know, just basic to the point. Get your answers out. Um, what's funny and what's weird, and I know that you read cards, so you'll understand. What's weird is it took me a while with this one. Really, got in sync with, but the other right away it took me a while to get in sync with it because for the longest time, because as you see online on the live, I like to do jumpers. I like to kind of flip through them, shuffle through them, what have you, and just wait for them to jump. And the first one that kind of, I guess the small one was kind of that small one was my first deck, right away deck. Now that I think about it, yeah, yeah, definitely go for it. Actually, yes or no, type it right in the chat. Um, so yeah, my first one they wouldn't jump. So that one I had to pull from the top or the bottom or wherever I was led to pull from. But this one jumps. This one does look beautiful. Have a customer. I have a friend coming in to ask the question. So P, I don't know if you heard me, but just type it in the box. Type it in the chat, should I say? There you go. I thought it was you. I was trying to look it up. See. Hello, Prob. Was Sahib happy when he saw you unexpectedly? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'll pop that right there. Let's take a look. Sahib. Hopefully I said that right. Let's do a split. All right, let's see what we got. Yep. Over. There we go. All right, we need a jumper. There we go. All right, so you see right there the answer. Hopefully y'all can see that. I think you can. It is saying the answer is no. So kind of felt a little bit, but I think there might have been, for what it's looking like to me. Oh, awesome! Glad to hear that. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that feedback, because that's as readers, I think it's good and important for us to hear that feedback, so we know, that we're fully tapped in. The answer is no, but I think that this feels like there was something on his mind. There was something on his mind that had that had him distracted. That's what it looks like to me. Because the 5 of wands here, or 5 of pentacles, excuse me, is being, kind of felt like out in the cold. But I don't feel that with this. I just feel like there was something on his mind, something that he was thinking about something else. That makes sense. Well, there you go. that I think that kind of answers it. And I was gonna say money was on his mind, but I didn't trust myself to say it. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, that fully. Yeah, that's our card. That's our energy for today. Yeah, that answers that then. But yeah, that makes sense. He was focused. He was focused on work. Hopefully that answers that. That helps. I appreciate you stopping by, and feel free to just, chill, relax, come in for a little bit. You are very, very welcome. Glad to help. Get a crazy shuffle going here. Oh, I gotta draw some clothes on some of these folks. I forget YouTube does not like. I'm glad that helps. Definitely, I'm going to be doing lives more often. I don't know how long I'm gonna go today. I was planning for this to be a longer one, so we'll see kind of how people, come in and come out. See how long this is gonna be. And Prob, if you don't mind, if you can just pop a response. Oh, you might be gone. To the poll question, but I think you might be gone. Yeah, one vote in here. Actually, what I'm gonna try here, let me try something here. Let's see something here. Let's see if I Where? Oh, look at that. Folks, we are answering free yes or no questions. You're just scrolling by. Feel free to pop on in. Yes, get your yes or no questions answered. Or just pop in and say hello. Come on in, folks. We are doing free yes or no questions. Hello, hello. Welcome. We are doing free yes or no questions. Feel free to pop your yes or no question in there. Is that Megan? Will you get married to Khalifa? All right. Let's take a look and see. Just a second. Alrighty, let's see here. All that. All right, so is that Megan? Am I saying that right? Is that what that's supposed to be? Just make sure that I am tapping in your energy. Say your name right. Make sure I said his name right, Khalifa. Will Megan get married to Khalifa? Let's do it better. Let's do a better shuffle than that. One more shuffle. All right. All right, we're gonna get a jumper. Oh, there it goes. All right. Are you still here? Is it Megan? I want to make sure that I'm saying that right. All right, so what we got here is okay. So this is looking like this is a maybe. I know that when we get the yes or no, we want definitely for it to be a yes or a no. But there's gonna be looks like decisions to be made whenever we are manifesting in somebody, and we got a specific somebody that we're manifesting in. There's more at play that needs to happen than if we leave it out there saying that we're manifesting somebody for the best person for me and for the good of all involved. That's a really good way to manifest when you're trying to manifest. But if we're manifesting somebody specific, it can be a lot of moving pieces that have to happen, and of course there's free will that is at play on both sides. So this is a maybe. I don't know what the situation is. I'm not going, this is without clarifying it. So, but I feel like there might be either, you're going to have some other choices that's going to come in that's going to give you more decisions, to think about other than just Khalifa, or vice versa. There might be, for whatever reason, there's going to be some decisions that's going to have to be made before that can happen. So hopefully that helps. I know it's not a straight yes or no, but these, like I was saying earlier in the stream, these cards have always done me right. They've answered my questions properly. And anytime that I've gotten a maybe from there, it was because there was a lot of stuff in play, and I would pull 4 other cards and it would tell me, for example, I was thinking about going back corporate or doing, full force a little more into my business. And the cards let me know that if I went back to corporate, I would get trapped, but I could go back to corporate, and then to a corporate position. And then the other side of it was looking like, okay, if we do a business, is going to be a little bit of struggle at first, but might be a little more fulfilling. So that's why, with the maybes, there's probably more going on than just a simple yes or no. So hopefully that answers the question. I didn't ramble on too much, but hopefully that answers it for you. Stand up real quick. My Apple Watch is telling me to stand up. All right. Is that Kite? I think that is. Yeah. Give me just a second. I will get that answer for you. Then Ignite Soul, Megan. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're still here and you were able to hear everything I said. I know there's a little bit of a delay here, but hopefully you got that. All right, moving on. Will K desire to marry me? He sees me for the first time. Okay. All right. So let's see. Will K desire to marry you? Will K want to marry him? Got a lot of marry questions in here today. All right, we're gonna do we're gonna split this deck a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna actually pop that on screen so everybody knows what question that we're on. There we go. All right, Ignite Souls, let me know if that was helpful, if you don't mind. Kite, I'm answering your question right now. And then Faber, hello. Welcome in. Appreciate you popping by. These things, okay, they're done. they don't even want to shuffle anymore. I'm just gonna do a split and then we're gonna do a jumper. So they are not wanting to shuffle anymore. These are done. They are done. All right, let's see. Will K want? Oh, you're very welcome. Trying to get everybody, trying to do it a little differently than I've done the past lives. Try some things up. So, all right. All right. Will K desire to marry you? Will K want to marry you? Oh, there we go. That popped straight on out. Okay, these are ones that is not an easy one to pop up, and I apologize, in advance, but it looks like a no. So what this is telling me with the 4, okay, so there's a couple of things going on here, right? With the 4 of Pentacles popping up, I feel like this person might be in a mode where they're thinking about money. Money is important to them. Gaining, material possessions or wealth is important to them right now, so that might be what they're focused on right now, more than anything else, is what it looks like to me. It also looks like to me that their heart might be guarded as well. So it looks like to me that their heart might be guarded, and because as you can see, that pentacle is right over that person's chest. Now, this is a card of somebody that is very much lack mindseted and very much money is important for him. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. This is somebody that is very much less of an abundance mind state, more of a lack mind state, not even knowing that they have a lack mind state. And so because of that, the marriage and love is the farthest thing from his mind. So he's been through a breakup recently. Yeah. So marriage and love is the farthest thing from his mind right now. So without going into any clarifiers, so the answer right now is no, but energy is always fluid, so that's not an always thing, but as of right now, it looks like no. But I feel like there's some things that Kay's gonna have to work through. But appreciate you being here. Appreciate you asking the question. And if y'all don't mind, if y'all can answer the poll question as well, that would be helpful to me, so I can know how to further take the channel in different ways, different things. All right, favor. Is Henry your life partner? Let's take a look and see. But yeah, just to go back to you, Kite, with that Four of Pentacles, and the one thing that brought to my mind is that pentacle being over the heart. So very much guarded. Heart is very much guarded right now. So heart's guarded, money motivated, not a good combination for anybody to focus or think about love. Alrighty, favor. Thanks for popping back in. Good to see you again. As always. All right. Jesus, these cars are not wanting to. All right, there we go. Let's get a popper here for you about is Henry your life partner? Let's take a look. Okay, that one popped on out. I'm not doing more than one card. I'm just gonna put that there. Want to take note of the Chariot. It flipped over and stayed there, so I'm just going to try to take note of that. But this is the card for you right here, though. So the answer that we're seeing right there is yes, and of course we got the Page of Swords. So let's see if I can get anything else off of this. With that Chariot coming out, I think there's kind of flipping itself over, trying to do both. Is that there is a certain stability that is there with him, and what I am going to tell you though, pages are about communication, right? Pages are typically about communication. They're that new energy, right? That new fresh energy. So I don't know if Henry has been in relationships, quite often, or been in a lot of relationships. But this is what I'm going to say. Make sure that your communication is good. Excuse me, between the two of y'all. That's going to be very important. So it looks like the answer is yes, but there's going to be a heavy focus needed on communication. But it does feel stable though. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're still here. And please feel free to hit that like button if you don't mind. If y'all are still here, hit that like button and vote on that poll question for me, please. Hopefully that answers that for you. Hopefully that helps. All right, these cars need to loosen up. You communicate with all the time. Okay. So I think that's what that page is there. You're so very welcome. I think that's what that page is there about. It is talking about communication. So I would definitely make sure that that y'all are working on communicating with each other, and make sure that that is a focus for y'all. That's gonna be very important. But there's a stability energy there though. But yes, you're very welcome. Glad that helps. Let me turn my do not disturb. Let me turn my focus on so I'm not getting calls in the middle. But yeah, thank you. I'm so glad that helped. So glad that makes sense for you and helps out. But and also, what it just popped into my head is with that chariot trying to flip over and making sure that it made itself known. Yeah, that's stability, but I mean, that's how I'm feeling it. That is a energy of like steady moving forward because, well, oh, that's right there at the bottom too. Sometimes the chariot, when it is in the deck, they are pointing differently, separately from each other. These are pointing together, so and looks like you might be gone. So there we go. Let's get a fresh. Get a fresh, nice looking. Let's get my poker shuffle going. Better up here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. All right, answer free yes, no questions. Feel free to pop in. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Or if you like, if you like the stream. If you like the stream, hit that like button. Boop. Do a crazy shuffle here. Fresh new shuffle. There we go. Nice, fresh new shuffle. Ace of Pentacles down at the bottom. Abundance manifesting in here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this real quick. There we go. Boom. That's a free yes, no question for you. Okay, welcome in, Tanya. And it was saying, is that VYOM or VOM? Is VOM? Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Is VOM your future spouse? Let's take a look. A lot of spouse questions today. That's very interesting. Tanya's future spouse. Let's go and get an answer. There we go. We got a flipper. I like this deck is talking now. It was being a little stubborn earlier, but now it's talking. Okay, so I hate being the one that has to, give these type of messages, but we're gonna dig a little bit deeper into this one card and see what it is that we can pull out of here. But it looks like, as you can see right there, the answer is no, unfortunately. And the reason it looks like there's just too much strife, there's too much strife, conflict, and disagreements going on. So as the energy stands right now, from what I'm seeing, is that there's too much strife going on, or there will be too much strife. And what's interesting, this is kind of the card, the oracle card that we pulled for today. It says, "Speak up and speak out, let your voice be heard loud and clear." So I think that is happening or going to be happening, and it looks like there's too much conflict, or there will be too much conflict coming in. So I think the answer, unfortunately, is no. So, but a lot of fiery energy there. So Tanya, hopefully that helps answer that question. Hopefully that helps with a little bit of insight. And you are very welcome. Glad to be here to assist. Pop that right in there. And feel free to stop by anytime you see me live. I always do free yes or no questions. And pop on in. Think about hitting that like button if you don't mind, or answering the poll. Those will be very helpful. But I thank you for stopping by and asking your question. Folks, pop on in. Feel free to ask your yes or no questions. Answering those absolutely free. No clarifiers, but we're going to dig deep into the card, see what we can find out there. If nothing else, feel free to pop on in and answer the poll question that we got out here. I find out if this will be live stream guided meditation, something you'd be interested in, along with the tarot on this channel. Something I'm just kind of curious about. So. try something here. We're testing some features out here. Okay, good to know. That does that. All right, feel free to stop on in, folks. Ask your yes or no questions. Absolutely free. Get some insights for you. Maybe a good little. Folks, feel free to stop on in. We are answering yes or no questions for you. Folks, feel free to pop on in, ask your yes or no questions. We'll get those answers for you. All right, folks, feel free to pop on in, ask your yes or no questions. Get those answers for you real quick, like. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Emily, doing well. How are you today? How are you doing today? Awesome. Glad to hear that. Appreciate you popping in here. Appreciate. Looks like you gave a like. I appreciate that. So we are just heading, hanging out here, answering yes or no questions with our Rider Waite Tarot deck. Alrighty. Let me pop this up so everybody knows that I'm on your question. All right. So, Emily, does your friend Noah have a crush on you? Let's take a look and see. Get that off the screen here. Once that question is answered, let's do a crazy shuffle here. Do a little messy shuffle-ish. And then what we do here is we do jumpers here on the channel. So we're gonna let this. You're gonna shuffle it one more time, and then we're going to split the deck and do a jumper. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Feel free, if you don't mind, to go ahead and hit the poll, answer the question in the poll while you're waiting. That'd be great. Thinking about adding some guided meditations to the stream, but to the channel, but I'm not sure if people would like that or not. So thinking about just keep it as a pure tarot channel. All right. Let's get the split going here. And consider subscribing. So here we go. All right, let's get it. Does Emily's friend Noah have a crush on Emily? All right, let's get a jumper here. There we go. We got a jumper. Let's see what we got here. All right, so looks like the answer there is yes. And we've got the 3 of Wands there. So what it looks like is awesome. Thank you very much. I think that I very much appreciate that. I think that, let me check here. I think that you're my 100 subscriber. That's awesome. Just feel good to hit that 100 mark. So not a big deal, but it just kind of feels good. So I appreciate that. So the answer is yes. And what I'm feeling here is that it is. See, this character right here is preparing for a journey and looking out over the horizon, maybe overthinking it a little bit, to be honest with you, but they're preparing for a journey. So what it looks like to me is that your friend Noah has a crush, because we got the yes right there, and maybe considering coming and reaching out to you and having a conversation with you about that. So that is something that you might want to just be aware of. Let me see if I can pull anything out of this, because we don't do any clarifiers with yes or no. But I just want to see if there's anything else catching my eye there. No, I just think they're overthinking it. He's been pretty quiet. What, lately? Yeah, and I think he's overthinking it. 'Cause this card right here, as you can see, you confessed to him not too long ago. Gotcha. Yeah, so this card right here, to me, I'm looking at this person, and they're just kind of stuck there looking at the journey, preparing for the journey, just thinking about how far they got to go without, instead of moving. So I just think that Noah's overthinking it. That is my that's kind of what my gut is telling me from this card. And like I said, without clarifying it, that's about all that I could say about that. But yeah, I think you, and what's funny, so here's the thing. Here's what's interesting. He's a Gemini. Gotcha. It might be in his head a little bit too. Here's what's interesting about that. So you did what actually was here on the card. This was kind of the energy that we pulled at the beginning of the stream, or the oracle message of the cosmic oracle deck, in the sense, speak up and speak out, let your voice be heard loud and clear. So this right here is saying, that you confessing was a good thing to do. But Scorpio, gotcha. Yeah, I'm a Cancer water sign here myself, so Scorpios have that tough shell. I mean, we have a hard shell with the Cancers, but yeah, y'all tough too. Y'all got that tough shell. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah, it looks like it may be a little bit of of him being in his head, but it's like the answer is yes. It's like he does have a crush or feeling for you. November, gotcha. I'm trying to think. I think most of the Scorpios I know are November Scorpios. I'm pretty sure most, if not all, the Scorpios I know are November. So I appreciate the subscribe, and hopefully that answers that question for you. And without going into a more in-depth reading, that's kind of what we got for that one. November Scorpio. November Scorpios are rare. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, probably it's just it's just that, because it's whoops, excuse me. It's interesting. What's interesting is for the folks that I know of a certain sign, it's like I know a lot of them in that sign, in that month. So for example, like I've got 3 Libras that I know. All of them are October, starting at the very beginning of October. But all of them are October Libras. We lost our focus. It lost the focus. So yeah, I got 3 Libras that I know. All of them are October. The Geminis I know, they're all in June. Funny with my sign, Cancer signs, I know people on both sides, June and July. June and July Cancers are definitely quite different. The Capricorns I know, all but one are January. So it's funny. I know most of the folks that I know are all on one side. Noah is a June Gemini. Gotcha. Yeah, my ex-wife was a June Gemini. And I got a friend on TikTok. She's a June Gemini. I would say, Geminis. Well, like I said, I'm mainly just know June Geminis, but Geminis are definitely hard workers. Hard workers and sturdy, reliable. Listen, I understand what you're saying. I understand how you can see that, how you can think that. Again, with this card right here, we were talking about earlier. Speak up, speak out, let your voice be heard loud and clear. Very important. To not we were talking about earlier in the stream. We were talking about being not not shrinking down. We were talking about making sure that you take up space and being authentic, saying what you need to say. And so I believe that when you confess that your love, or you like, or whatever you want to call it for somebody else, you can't screw that up, because ultimately that is the most vulnerable thing that you can do, and most sincere and authentic thing that you could do. It's absolutely inauthentic to be friends with somebody. Excuse me. To be friends with somebody, have feelings for somebody, and never let them know, and for them not to know that, and just because I was actually listening to a video on I think it was Instagram just the other day about that, and they were talking about how it's inauthentic because you want to be you ultimately you don't want to be their friend, you want to be more than friends. Yeah, I mean, if you want a relationship, it's going to start off as friends, but you truly want to be more than friends. And so because of that, if you're not telling them that you want to be more than friends, then everything is based out of lies. So I guess all I'm saying is, oh, thank you very much, Emily. Appreciate that so very much. So I guess ultimately what I'm saying is you did the right thing. And pardon my French, hopefully you won't take this the wrong way. But you got more balls than a lot of people out there. So again, hopefully you won't take that the wrong way. But because a lot of people trying to get my microphone right here, a lot of people won't even say anything. Just let it be, and just kind of just let it sit there, and they'll settle for like, oh yeah, be a friend, knowing they want more. Cat, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, I know it took a lot. Trust me. As somebody who is very sometimes afraid to say what needs to be said because I can get up in my head and get in my emotions, I understand that. So you're getting water sign here, so I understand that. Let me get this right. So I definitely understand. Cat, I appreciate you being here. Feel free. I mean, you good. Thank you for voting. It's like most people are saying no, which was interesting. Preparing for boot camp tomorrow. Got you. Well, we're wishing you lots of safety. Not wishing, we're sending vibes of safety your way, and you get through it flying colors, no problems. Yeah, definitely. Emily, pop back on the channel. I'll be doing lives more often, and let us know how it goes. So I appreciate it. But yeah, sending those good vibes out to you, Cat. That everything will go smooth. I mean, it's not going to be easy, obviously. It's boot camp, but everything will be smooth sailing. Hey, thank you, Emily. You have a wonderful day as well. Congratulations on saying what need to be said and taking that step. So good, as they say over in England. Good on you, mate. Please take advantage of that comment voice. Thank you very much. I might just have to do it on a different channel, because it looks like out of the 5 votes that we got, well, it's 40-60 now. So I might have to do it on a different channel. We'll see. Not sure. But I will let you all know. I used to do guided meditations, and we would do just regular meditations on TikTok on my coaching channel that I had over there. I haven't really done much with that. I need to get back to that. That was always fun to do. Um but yeah, I mean, it was always fun. People showed up. It was nice to do. So we might, who knows? Might do it on here, might not, who knows? Might just do it once to give it a shot, give it a try. Since I decided to just use the streaming software on here, or not on here, but my streaming software, I decided to go ahead and pull that over to here versus just I used to use on my podcast. So might actually might do some different things here. Diana, hello. Like number 7, awesome. Welcome in. Pop your question in the chat. We'll get those answers for you. I love that more and more people are popping in here. Appreciate y'all. So we're gonna get those answers in here. Sorry, just had We were just talking about my best friend when I pulled that card, and he just gave me a call. So, so I had to reject that. So, let's see. Is that Yo-Yo? Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Please do let us know the meditation channel. Awesome, we'll do. Absolutely. Well, hey, have a great well, not a great time, but I guess enjoy your time in boot camp as much as you can. But hey, wishing you sending you out safety, and appreciate you popping by as always, Cat. Appreciate you. All right. Yo, does my ex Sajida still love me? Hopefully I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please try to correct me and with the spelling in there. And then Diana, we'll get to yours next. Appreciate y'all popping in. Let's get it going. So, Yo, let's get your yes or no here going. All right. Yeah. Oop. All right. I'm going to get a jumper here. And then we will see what we got. All right. Does Yo-Yo's ex Sajida, hopefully I said that right, still love Yo-Yo? Let's see. Give me a jumper source. Give me one card to answer this question. Cars are all right. That one flew. I know that y'all saw that one fly out of the deck. So when they fly, it's kind of emphatic. So as you can see right there, hopefully you can see that. So the answer is yes. So that one is showing as a looks like a bit of an emphatic yes, because there is passion. It's a Knight of Swords, so that's a passionate energy. There is a lot of I would say there's a lot of passion there. Are y'all going to get back together? I can't say yes or no. That wasn't the question, so I don't know that. But I mean, a lot of times, I mean, I've got exes that I know. I mean, we chat every day, and I know I love them, they love me, but that doesn't mean that we're together. The single as the day is long, I guess. But what it does mean is that there is love there. There's passionate. They are very passionate about it, but can't guarantee that means that there's going to be anything any more than that. So hopefully that answers that. That's about as far as I can go with the yes or no questions, and there's no clarifiers here. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that answers that for you. But it does look like a yes. We saw it there on the cards itself. All right, Diana, let's get you popped up here so everybody knows where we're at in the list. All right, so Diana Papa. Let's get a quick little messy, what I like to call a messy shuffle going on here before we get a real shuffle. Does Stefan want some serious relationship? Does Stefan want a serious relationship? All right, let's see. Get a messy shuffle. You are so very welcome. Glad to help. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your like. Thank you for everything popping in. Feel free to vote on the. I think they're gone. All right. Feel free to vote on the poll question. And let's get it. So Diana, source, we're looking to see, does Stefan, hopefully I'm saying that right. So correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm not saying the name right. So does Stefan want a serious relationship with Diana? Righty. Oh, that one flipped and popped. That is so weird. It's so weird. I don't know if you saw that. Um, so I don't know if you saw that, but this popped out, and this is the same card that Yo-Yo just got. So again, it looks like the answer is yes. Let me see if I can get anything else at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And no mail do clarifier, so don't tell anybody that we looked at the bottom of the deck too. Okay. But I just felt called to look at the bottom of the deck. Again, the answer is yes. There's a lot of passion there with the Knight of Swords, but also bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cup is about someone that is following the heart, and so that is a coming in. The Knight of Cups is more of a slower type of energy than the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords, but it is an energy of a lot of emotion built in there. So both what flopped out and the bottom of the deck is saying yes. So it does look like they want something serious, and it does look like there is some passion there going on. But it doesn't, because a lot of times we can have passion, right? And we can have passion that is just passion for passion's sake. If that makes sense. Just there's passion there, but there's nothing of substance behind it. But with this Knight of Cups being there, it is showing that that there is some emotion behind it as well. So I think that kind of answers both. That answers that question and a little bit more. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that was helpful. But it's crazy that the same card came out twice in a row. I've never, in all the time. There you go. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Thank you. Appreciate you hitting that like and being the 7th like there. Appreciate that. And feel free to consider subscribing to the channel if you like. But I've never had that. Very helpful. Awesome. Yeah, you as well. But I've never had cards come out like that. Now, what I have had is just want to hear a quick little story I've had where I've done a reading, and I was like, this reading doesn't feel right, so I grabbed a different deck, and pretty much the same cards came out from a different deck. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, I've had the same cards come out of different decks for the same question, but I've never had the same card come out twice in a row. So that was quite interesting, and very much appreciate you being around here for that, being a part of that little history of the channel. Boom, boom. Diana, I appreciate you subscribing, being around, and asking your question. And like I said, hopefully that was helpful. And are you still here, Diana? And I think she's gone. I think Diana's gone. All right, folks, we are doing yes or no questions. Absolutely free. Come on in, pop in, ask you yes or no questions. All right, I would love to answer. Is that Abnet? Hopefully I said that right. Might be a little off. Can you rephrase that into a yes or no question? Yes or no versus, doctor career. You can ask, is doctor the best career for me? You can ask, is engineer the best career for me? But I need a yes or no question for that, please, if you don't mind. Sorry to cough in y'all's ear. Okay, there we go. Is engineer a best career for you? There we go. All right. Let's excuse me. Let's do a couple of shuffles. Boom, boom. Yep. Do a couple of shuffles. Let's do a messy shuffle. Okay. Yeah, it's not as messy as I like it, but and then all right, so and correct me if I'm saying that your name wrong, but Abned. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I hate when people say my name wrong, so I hate saying other people's name wrong. But let's see what we got. Oh, I thought I popped that on the screen so people know where we're at. No, there we go. Is engineer the best career for Abned? Is engineer the best career? All right, source, give us good answer. All right. We are going to got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Just giving an eyeball of that. But we're going to get a jumper here and see what we got. There we go. That one jumped. As you can see, it jump. Let's see what we got. Okay. So what we got here is a maybe. So there's a few maybes in this deck, and you got one of them now. What this is this is the Four of Swords. So, but let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. We had the Knight of. Okay, so we so just even checking at the bottom of the deck. So there's two maybes. So there's a decision that need to be made. Obviously, we know that because you came in asking about doctor or engineer. So there is a decision that needs to be made just by glancing at the bottom of the deck team and seeing the Two of Swords there. So what this is going to take from you, right, is it's going to take for you to go ahead and to really tap into your inner wisdom, meditate, make sure that you are getting some relaxing going on and not forcing an answer and tapping into your soul to see what the answer is that you think is best for you. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, the Two of Swords is at the bottom, which shows that there's a decision to be made. Now, before we started to do the shuffle for the popper, for this to pop out, so we actually saw that there was a Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So the Knight of Pentacles is that energy of, that it's not really a fast energy, but it lets me know that there might be some financial stability in the engineer career, or finances in the engineer career, should I say? But you really need to tap in and see which one's best for you. This is showing a maybe, and I will say this: anytime I've gotten like a maybe, this is my go-to deck for answers myself. So anytime I got a maybe, I always would do a pull where I do answers for this one over here, answers for that one over here. And the last time I did that, it was for my career as well. And what ended up happening is it told me, on one side, money would be good, but I would essentially be trapped or feel trapped, should I say. Other side is more creativity, although they might be struggling with some money up front. So with that said, that is a maybe, and for you to tap into your soul is just saying to meditate and to look into your soul on that one. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that answered that question. Give you as much as I could with just pulling the one card without doing much clarifiers, even though I did look at the bottom card as well. So hopefully that's helpful to you. I know, we would like to have a yes or no, but also what I will say is with those maybe cards and those maybe moments is it is a lot of times when those happen that we're being called to make a decision, because it's one of those points that we're at like a pivotal point in our lives, and we're being called to make that decision for ourselves. Source doesn't really want to jump in the middle of that and kind of guide you one way or another, but I feel deep down inside you know the answer. That might, and it feels like really that one side is going to do one thing, the other side is going to do the other thing. You just kind of see how that's going to play out for you and what you think there. But you are very welcome. Hopefully that helps. I know those maybe cards are not the yes and no's that we want, but they come up when there's a pivotal decision that you have to make for yourself. Trust me, I know. I just went through one of those moments in July, and it was interesting to see how everything's played out since. But if I will say that I will say this, and I know that hopefully you got time to listen, but I will say this: if I had went a different direction in July than the direction that I went in, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't be on YouTube right now doing readings on a Saturday that I absolutely love doing. So hopefully my rambling helped out a little bit more. Hopefully that helped out. But yeah, those maybe moments are moments where it's like, yeah, this can go one way or another. It's never fun, but we got to tap into our intuition and just know that we're making the best decision for ourselves, and it might be a little tough to live with it, but in the short term, but in long term, it's going to work itself out. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that made sense. My little bit of a ramble there. But yeah, those maybe moments are always interesting. And I'm going to try this right here. I'm going to try a different banner at the bottom, just for a little bit of variety. Just for a little bit of variety, actually, not like that. We're going to do it like this. There we go. Just a little bit of variety. There we go. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps answer that question. Anybody on here? And we are answering yes or no questions. We're answering yes or no questions. Absolutely free. No. Doing a little more in-depth reading. We're answering one question reading with a donation. Donation any size. Link is in the description. Feel free to, if you kind of like this styles of streams and like to have daily energy read updates, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if that's something that you would be interested in having on a daily basis, as well as streams like this. Also, going to be doing more and more like longer content videos. So um maybe just some general collective love and money reading. So we'll see there. But feel free to answer the poll question if you like. Looking to see if anybody wants to do some with like a guided meditation stream. I used to do those on TikTok back in the day. It seemed like people like those, but thinking about bringing that to YouTube. But absolutely Apnida. I messed that up. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you asking a question. And again, I hope that kind of helped you out there. And for those that are just joining us, we did a oracle poll earlier. And what came up was speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. So that is something that I think we all can take in heart. And you know what I just thought about? Just remember, it is time for another. It is time for another bit of incense here. Let's refresh the incense. Let me get my stand on. Stand up for a minute and let's go. All right, refreshing the incense here. We are answering yes or no questions here. Absolutely free. Don't cost you anything. If you want a more in-depth reading, we can get that done for you too. Any donation amount links is in the description. So feel free to pop in and ask your question or just say hi. And I would appreciate it if y'all answer the poll question. Thinking about doing some meditation, guided meditations here on the YouTube channel. So let's see how that works. I'm gonna do a bit of a longer stream here today. Not sure how long it's gonna go on, but it's definitely gonna be a longer one. So you got people that have questions that need their answers, need some quick answers. Send us to the stream. We'll get some yes or no for them, and also get a little bit of guidance or whatever channels through. Taking a little bit of a stand break here, just standing up real quick. Appreciate y'all popping in. Again, feel free to ask your questions. I think we can go ahead and change up the banner again. Oh, we can have two banners going at once. I was wondering about that. All right, folks. So we are answering yes or no questions. Feel free to pop that into the comments. Get that answered and popped on the screen. Feel free to answer the poll question too. So again, we're answering yes, no question. There are some cards though that do have maybe on them, so that might come out as well. So I just want to be sure that everybody knows that that might be an option too. Try to get my mic acting right here. There we go. Always nice to have a stable mic. So you could pop yes or no questions right in the comment section. We'll get those popped up on the screen and answered for you with the yes or no questions. If you want a more in-depth question, we could get that done for you. Donation any size. Link is in the description, but just feel free to get your yes or no questions answered here in the chat. If you like what we're doing here, like in the vibe, make sure that you click the like button. That would be very much appreciated. And vote in the poll would be nice too, because I gotta see about maybe doing some meditation, guided meditations here on YouTube. But with all that said, drop your question in the chat and we'll get it answered for you real quick. Live. Well, come on in, pop in. We're asking yes or no questions. Absolutely free. So we're answering yes or no questions. Absolutely free. Feel free to stop on in. All right, folks, we are answering yes or no questions absolutely free. So feel free to pop on in, answer your yes or no question. We'll get that answer for you. You want more in-depth reading, we can do that for you too, live on stream. Oh, there we go. Hello, how are you? Good to see you again. Sam Kelly? Again, hopefully I'm saying that right. Oh, money problem. Okay. So what question can I answer for you? Sorry to hear about money problems. Trust me, I get it. I understand. When somebody that has gone from a steady job to being independent, I completely understand that. So what question you got? What money problem? Big problem. Gotcha. Okay. Again, I can completely understand that. What when and my problems solved? Okay, so it's got to be in the form of a yes or no question. So if you could phrase that in a yes or no, I can get that answer for you. Definitely get that answer for you. So if you have maybe a time, like if you want to know if it's going to be solved by end of September, you can ask that. You want to know if it's going to be solved by the end of the year? You can ask that. I'm trying to help you with the different ways to kind of maybe phrase that so that I can answer it for you. So if you want to ask it a yes or no question, I'll get that answer for you. Definitely. Yeah. I need a yes or no question to be able to answer it though. They're just saying when the money problem solved. Um, so like I need something like, will my money problem be solved by the end of September, or something along that. Will my money problem be solved? Something along the lines that it'd be yes or no. I understand. I understand. I completely understand. Um, so let's give. Like I said, I need a yes or no. So if you want to find out about will your money problem be solved by September, I can answer that for you. Maybe is that what you want to know? I can answer that with yes or no. And chili, is that maybe something? Would that work for you? Yes. All right. Let's see. See what we got here. Perfect. That works. That works for me. That feels good. All right. We're just gonna eyeball the bottom. Eyeball the bottom is judgment, just for the heck of it. Just because they told me to look at the bottom. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a jumper. All right, I will get that question for you right after Cam Chili. So hang on in there. Definitely don't leave, please. We will get you. Much love to you too, Kim Chili. Let's see. Kim Chili's money problems be solved by September. We solved in September. Let's see. Oh, not wanting. Normally I'd have a jumper by now. Let me get another cut because normally I would have something with jump by now. So that's a little. We saw judgment on there, so no worry. Appreciate you, Em. I'm shuffling upside down. All right, there we go. Let us see. Let's get a jumper. There we go. That one flew. Y'all saw that? Hold on, it flew on the ground. The energy came out hard and fast. All right, so as you can see right there, so the answer is no, it's not going to be in September. However, death card is something that we like to see whenever there needs to be change. So, the death card is showing that there is going to be a ending to something and beginning of a change. So there's a transformation that you're going through whenever you a lot of times when you're having problems that are money related, a lot of times as long as it's nothing that you have done, it's because some things need to be uprooted and things need to be changed and things need to be done in a different way. So unfortunately, it does not look like it's going to be in September. However, like I said, it is going to be something's going to be in it, so something else can begin. So then lets me know that it's probably going to be it's probably going to be the beginning of something changing. However, again, this is the energies as they are right now. If everything goes the way that they're going right now, at any given point in time, things can change. We all have free will, and things can change, and different decisions can make different outcomes. So hopefully that helps. You're very welcome. Hopefully that helps. But the death card is always, in my opinion, a fairly good card because it is telling you that something's ending so something else can begin. So there's something new coming for you. It looks like, at least with that energy. That one card pull and the energy that I'm feeling off of it. it looks like it's gonna be the beginning of a turnaround. Pardon me for coughing. Y'all. All right, M. Let's get to you. Awesome to hear. Your heart is big. All right, what is wrong with my mouse? All right, M. What does my crush most like about my parents? How does? Okay, so I can't answer the what does your crush most like about your appearance. That needs to be a yes or no. But how does he feel about you? I can answer. Well, no, I can't answer that either. So it needs to be in a yes or no format. So it could be something like, it could be something like, does your crush feel the same way about you as you do for them? Or you can ask, something along those lines, but it needs to be a yes or no question, unless you want to donate for more in-depth reading, so we can get that done too. But yeah, it definitely needs to be yes or no, please. So it could be something like, does your crush feel the same way about me? Something like that. I'm gonna get me a messy shuffle while I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. It's a little bit of a delay. It looks like there might be a little bit of a delay. Okay, does your crush see you as beautiful? Now we're talking. We can get that one going. All right. All right. Does your crush see you as beautiful? Let's see. Let's get a crazy cut going. And then we'll get a nice little shuffle. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hello, hello, Jessica. I will answer that question here in just a second. Appreciate you popping in. All righty. I am. Does your crush see you as beautiful? Let's get one more shuffle here. We're going to split the deck in threes. And then we will get a jumper. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. All right, Em, let's get your jumper here. One question answer for you. Let's see what the source has got for you. Nope. One question. I mean one card. One card source. Oh, this deck is being a little bit finicky. Need a jump. There we go. That's what we like to see. We like to see him jump fully. All right. Cover this up so YouTube doesn't freak out. So as you can see, the answer is yes. Absolutely yes. So yes, they do see you as beautiful. This is the world card. So this is always to me a good card. I love when the world card comes out. This is showing that it's a completion, and it is the second, the moment before basically you move back to the pool on a different level. So so I'm not sure if y'all have been in a relationship before. M. You know, if you all have, then this is a turning point. But if y'all haven't, then this might be a turning point where they might actually come in to say something to you. So this is the world card. It's all about turning that corner to that new. Okay. So it might be them actually coming in to say something to you. I'm just going to peek at the bottom right there. That's King of Wands. Okay. So so yeah, I think that they do see you. You only crush, yeah. I do. I think they think that he does see you as beautiful, and with that world card being there, there might be a shift in the relationship dynamics. I mean, what I mean by that is they might actually be wanting to say something to you. But I will tell you this. So that's the answer from that. Hopefully that helps. Our overall energy from the oracle cards today. You're so very welcome. Our overall energy from the oracle cards today was to speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. So I say that to say, I think that might actually, you know, it might be, something that is important in this situation. If they don't know that you have a crush on, you might want to say something. And that might help everything start moving in to a different direction. So something to think about. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully that helped with the answer. I would say, if you all don't mind, everybody's here, please vote on that poll question that you see. Trying to see if I'm going to do some guided meditation video streams, should I say, not videos, but streams here on YouTube. I've done them on TikTok in the past. And maybe something to do here. All right, appreciate that, Jessica. All righty, so we need to go a little more in depth. So I appreciate that. M, thank you for the subscription. All right, Jessica, let's see what we got here. Will Chris, Jesus, I'm bumping all over the. Will Chris reach out to you soon? Let's see. So I'm gonna do my normal, more traditional 3-card pull here. And you'll see it's a little different than past, present, future. We just pull 3 cards, let them come out, see what they're gonna say. Oh, the read is for a different one? Okay. Let me answer that then first. And then let me see. I didn't see. Okay. So then I need to get that other question. Okay.
So let me get a yes or no then. Will Chris reach out to me soon? Let's see. Alrighty. There we go. And let's see. Will Chris reach out to Jessica soon? I think I already know the answer to that, but there we go. Got 2 cards that came out. That's rare that happens, but it does happen. Let's see. Okay. All right. So 2 cards came out. So we've got a maybe and a no. Okay. So we're gonna go off the meanings of the cards to kind of more guide us through what's going on right here. This is showing apathy. So apathy is that feeling of meh, kind of. It's like meh. That's how I kind of feel it, and that's kind of how I like to explain it. But the and showing the cards so you can see them right there. So the 7 of Pentacles, that's all about hard work, perseverance. That's all about just being diligent. So this is there's something. Let me tap in a little bit more with this. There's something else. There's something. I'm gonna say very similar to one that I answered earlier. This person here, Chris, might be just kind of in a mad mood because he might just be working either on himself, but he's probably just working a lot. Is what I'm feeling right there. It's more focused on working than possibly a relationship right now, and working on getting that stability in work. That's kind of what I'm feeling right there. Yeah, this one came out earlier and it was kind of the same message, but with this one, yeah, he does work a lot. Yeah. So that's what I'm feeling right there. He's more focused on the work and just kind of feeling a meh, like kind of energy. All right, Mark, we've got Jessica up first, and then Mark, I will be with you. All right, so Jessica, your question that you donated for, and appreciate that donation again, by the way. What's coming for you in love in the near future? All right. Yeah, I'm still gonna do a 3-card pull on that one, and just see what we got. Coming on. Just wanted to clear the energy there. All righty. I'm gonna just do a crazy pull there. Okay. Make sure everything is in the right. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, let me get your other question put on the screen. All right. Come on, computer. There we go. I think my mouse, the battery on my mouse is dying. All right. What's coming for love and Jessica in the near future? Let's see, source energy. What do you have for Jessica in the near future? I'll get one more shuffle here. We're going to see what the cards say. But I feel the energy. I feel a love energy coming in, but it feels a little distant. And what I mean by distant is I feel like it kind of feels like it's percolating. It's not coming in yet. So, anyways, that's just kind of make sure everything's right. Yeah, that's just kind of my cursory read without going into the cards. But we're about to pull some cards here for you. All right. So let's go ahead and get. All righty. All right. So this is going to kind of pull everything together. All right. So we got the King of Pentacles. That's the starter card. Let's get 3 more cards to pull in here, and then we'll kind of pull this all together. So what is coming for Jessica in love in the future? Why is that one flipped over? All right, hold tight. All right. I'm seeing your that's okay. I don't know what that was referring to. All right, let's get two more. I'm gonna wait to flip them over to get two more. Two more jumpers. Source. All right, that one really wanted to pop, and that one did not pop out. So, all right, there we go. That one I saw in the beginning when we did that. So, all right. All right, so we can start off with the King of Pentacles. Let's see here. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Knight of Swords. And then we got the Judgment card right there. That Judgment card is about rebirth. So I think I'm seeing. Okay. And then we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers here. I think I see what's going on, but let's get some clarifiers here because what it looks like to me with the King of Pentacles kind of jumping up and the Judgment cards showing up. This looks like I don't know what the obviously your whole situation is. Yeah, lots of air energy, absolutely. It looks like to me, there may be a bit of a healing journey, being out on your own journey and working on that. But let's see why the Page of Swords here, and then that's going to lead to, because we got the Judgment card, the Judgment card, which is rebirth. Is oh shoot, I know YouTube doesn't like this, which is a rebirth. That's more of an awakening right there. So anyways, let's see what we got with the Page of Swords. Let's get a clarifier there for the Page of Swords. Tell me a little more about that. I don't want those. Nope. Okay. I'm going to take them. They popped out like that. I think they're popping out just like this. All right. So there we got some cups in there. We got lots of air energy though. And then we got the got it. Okay. So here's what I'm getting. Okay. So I think that there is there's a little bit of a journey that you're gonna have to go on before love comes into you next. You're a Leo. Got it. Gotcha. So I think that there is a bit of a inner journey that you're gonna go on before love comes in next. Like I said, I did feel that energy of love coming in. However, it did seem a little bit distant, and I think this is the reason why, because there is something that I feel like you're going to need to learn. All right, there's something that I feel like that you're going to have to go inside and get some learning on. You have to learn on and learn about, and basically just kind of. I'm feeling this. This is just a lot of times can be something about, Okay. You're gonna have to learn some things and learn to. I think a lot of times, how to say this, a lot of times we can kind of get in our own head and in our own feelings. Actually, let me take this down so you can see the cards. I want to make sure you can see them good. We can get into our own mind and kind of have a an idea of what we think that we want our partner to be like, and then we're missing the flow that source, God, universe, whatever you want to say, is trying to lead us into. So I think this. Yeah, I don't know if you're the type of person that has a checklist or has a, they got to be this, and this, but I think this is saying to learn to kind of move away from that and flow a little more into the energy. Hopefully you pick it up, want to pick it down, is making sense. Um, and then this is this right here. This right here is okay. What this feels like to me is a bit of spinning your wheels. So with the Knight of Wands is a fast moving energy, right? So that is one of the fastest moving energies in the deck. But what's happening is that if you are constantly focused on that love aspect, or trying to get that to pop in, um, looking for love, should I say, then this is going to lead to a feeling of disappointment with that Three of Swords there. Okay. Um, so this is what we're needing to learn here. This is with the Judgment. This is you um if you learn that, it's gonna be a rebirth for you, right? And you're gonna have a little more confidence with that Queen of Wands there, and a little more. We got that, now we finally got a little bit of fiery energy, but a little more of a zest for life. So, and when I see that little bit of a zest for life, it's more of an energy of just living life, um, just living life more free spirited, if that was made to make sense. So, kind of to sum this up, and then I'm gonna get another card for advice, and if there's any advice. To sum all this up, it is saying, again, just there's a journey that you're gonna have to work through again. Like I said before, making sure that you're not, you don't have too much of a checklist. Cass, I see you got Mark right ahead of you, and then we'll get to you. Um, we've got, so make sure you don't have you're not painting. We all have that kind of perfect picture that we're looking for, and just kind of, I know I myself, I'm Cancer sign and get kind of nitpicky. Oh, gotta be this, and then but it's saying, give yourself time to just kind of just work within your own energy. um don't put too many checklists out there, what they have to have. Flow with the energy. Don't, kind of stay out of your head as far as love goes, because if not, it's gonna lead you to heartbreak. Relax, move a little bit slower in love, because this is, like I said, this is spinning your wheel. This will almost seems like, and I don't know if this is something that you do, probably not, but this just seems like an energy of somebody that would constantly on the app swipe right, swiping right, trying to get to that next person, or swiping left, either way, trying to get to that next Mr. Right, or Miss Right. Um, but ultimately, the rebirth is going to happen when you're living a little more free, a little more zest for life, a little more free in your energy of what you're allowing to come in, with a little less restrictions. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Let me get a card for advice. Any advice? Make sure I got these up right. Yeah. Any advice, universe? Any advice? Give me a jumper. Give me a jumper. Nope. I need a clean, clear jumper. Nope. They're flipping, but they're not wanting to jump. All right, cool deal. Let me see if I can get a jump. Need a good jump. All right, that one wanted to fly out. Anything else? All right. So the advice card is the Page of Pentacles. Um, so this okay. Page is all like it's about young energy, right? It's about so it also brings in communication as well. So I think that this is, and I say this a lot whenever we get a love reading, but this looks like to me is going to be like saying some skill development, because Pentacles is all about skills. A lot of times in the Pentacles you'll see people building their skills or looking at the things that they brought up. So I think this is skill development in a relationship format. So it might be reading some books, some Audible books or what have you. It might be that type of situation, and YouTube videos or what have you. Would listen to some solid good advice to get yourself prepared for this next relationship that's coming. Because again, I felt it. As soon as it came in, I felt it, but it felt distant. It didn't feel. It was a swell in my heart, but it wasn't as strong as normally the love swells that I normally feel in my heart space. So again, this is getting yourself ready. So any of the love books that you can read, definitely read those. Let's see, what is a potential final outcome? Any potential final outcomes here? I think I already know what that is. I don't think I need to answer this. And I'm going to get your oracle card too. Let's just see if there's anything. Let's just not the potential final outcome. Just anything that you want to bring up. Anything, any other advice. Universe, source energy. That one flipped out. It almost flipped out. I want to take a note of that as the hangman. You know what? Okay. They're telling me to take that one. I'm gonna take that one. I think your final outcome, I think the overall final outcome for you is going to be when you surrender and let go and look at things from a new perspective. When you're just kind of, you look at everything upside down, surrender, and kind of look at things from a new perspective. That's when new love's going to come in. So you getting yourself prepped and ready to go. And then when you surrender and let go, that's when it's going to come in. All right. And then we're going to get you just one oracle card, and then I think we'll be done. Hopefully that helps and that makes sense and is helpful for you. I appreciate you with the donation. Appreciate it so very much. And then Mark will be coming to you next. I just want to get an oracle card. These oracle cards are normally very poignant. We're going to use that one. All right. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. So do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. I'm going to get, you know what? I know exactly. They just told me I'm going to get one more oracle card. So hopefully you got time to, for that. It'll only take just a second. This is a time in oracle deck. This can sometimes do pretty good with time elements. So just want to see. Give me one time in oracle card. Universe. Source. Give me a jumper. There we go. Okay, I think it's saying the same thing that we were saying before. So it's saying indecisions causing delays. So I think it's just saying that you got to go on that journey first before anything will come in. So it is kind of clarifying. This is kind of saying the same thing that I was saying before. So just once you release, let it go, get into more of a zest for life energy, you'll be good to go. All right, Sheila, we'll be right there with you. We got Mart. If Mart is still there, he's gonna be next, then Cass, and then you, Sheila. All right, so Jessica, hopefully that helps. Anything you think we didn't cover? I think that kind of answers it. I think that kind of does it. All right, Mark, be answering you in just a second. But Jessica, how you feel about that reading? No, Jessica, you still here? No? Maybe so. Okay. I think Jessica might be gone. All right. I think Jessica's gone. Hopefully she got everything that she needed. Mark, we're moving on to you. All right, Mark, your question was? Will you get your wish to move countries with your wife in the future? Will you get your wish to move countries with your wife in the future? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Will you get your wish to move countries with your wife in the future? All right, let's get some of that energy there. We're gonna get a kind of a messy little shuffle here, clear out the energy from the last reading, and then we're gonna get you going. All right, a couple of more shuffles and a split, and we'll get the jumper for you. And then Cass, if you're still here, let me know. I think I said that right. So we can get you going. So Cass, let me know. You'll be next. And then Sheila, you'll be after that. So Cass or Sheila, let me know if you're still here. All right, Mark, here's your answer. Get you going. Alrighty. Answer for Mark. Will you get his wish? Will he be able to move countries with his wife in the future? Give me one card source. One card. One jumper. One jumper. Just need one. Just need one. Nope. Need an actual jumper. We know we want my jumpers. Come on, source. Let's go. Give me a jumper. There, yep, there we go. There we go. All right. So hopefully you can see that. Mark, the answer is yeah. All right, Sheila, you're there. You'll be next then. I don't think that Cass is still here. All right. Mark, if you see that, the answer, it looks like the answer is yes. There is going to be, it looks like to me there's going to be some work that you're going to need on your side. So yeah, you're going to need to do a little bit of work on your side. So there's actions that's going to be needed. There is going to be some, I always like to say, make sure that you have inspired action, of course, but there's going to be some, it looks like some very ambitious inspired action that you're going to need to do in order to make this come about. But if you go charging forward with ambition, go charging forward with a sense of focus and resiliency, y'all can definitely make this happen. Absolutely. So this can happen, but it's gonna take some work, it looks like. So that's that. Hopefully that answers that for you, Mark. Appreciate you being here. And I definitely appreciate everybody that is liking the stream. Thank you for that. That is awesome. And I thank everybody for answering the poll question. That's awesome too. All right. Mark, very welcome, man. Hopefully that very welcome. Hopefully that helps. All right. Sheila. There we go. I'm an Aquarius. Are we getting back together this month? Are you all getting back together this month? Let's see. I've got a feeling of what the energy might be, but let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Make everything's in the right position. Yep. You're very welcome, Mark. Hopefully that helps. Sheila, let's move on to you. Let's see what we got. All you all getting back together this month? Is Sheila getting back together this month? Let's do a cut here, and then we're going to get a jumper for you. Alrighty. That one slid. It's not a jumper, but I just want to make a note of it. Okay. Page. Source. All right, let's get it. Source with Sheila. Are they getting back together this month? Get one card here going. There it goes. That's that card. So I pop out. Master Motivation. All right, I'll answer that right after Sheila. It looks like you're going to be next. So I would definitely answer that. Unless Cass is in here. Unless Cass jump back in here. Okay. So the answer is maybe. Good afternoon. Is that Kayla? Welcome in. We got Master Motivation after Sheila here. And then if you have a yes or no question, pop on in. So the answer is a maybe. And I know that maybes are frustrating. Especially when you're trying to get an answer out here, but this is your 6 of swords. So what this is telling me is that there is a transition happening. So you see that this person is moving on to a different shores with the child and the other person there. So what this is letting me know is there's a transition. This is a maybe. So when there's a maybe, there's always a point when the maybe comes out is it's almost like a checkpoint or a fork in the road is what I see. I had a maybe come, very important that came out in June. And like I was telling everybody earlier, with that maybe coming out, me taking, I took a little more in-depth reading for myself and saw what each side, pros and cons of each side, should I say. And if I had taken one road over the other, if I had taken the one road of going back to corporate versus, staying independent, doing my own thing, I wouldn't be here giving readings right now. So it's really one of those situations where it can go either way, and it might shape a little bit the course of the future for you. So unfortunately, I can't give you a yes or a no. This is going to be one of those where there's going to be a transition happen. If you all do get back together, it's not going to be the same as it was before. I will say that. It will be different. If you do not, then there's a transition for something different for you. So hopefully that helps. But that's kind of the answer I got for you for a one card reading. But the answer is a maybe. I'm sorry, it's not a yes or a no, but this can definitely go either way. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're still here, Sheila. Hopefully that helps. Alrighty. We got Mark done. Unless Cass jump back in here. And Master Motivation. Yeah, you are very welcome. Yeah, and I know that it's not the answers that we want. When we're answering yes or no questions, we want more in depth. But there is definitely either way the transition is happening. Like I say, if it does come back, it's not going to be the same. But so it's a big maybe. And a lot of times the maybe is because of free will too. So everybody has free will, and that plays a part, and the energies can flux depending upon how a person feeling at the moment, and the energy's right in the moment. So it's not always as cut dry as we like it to be. Hello, is my child's father being controlled by his girlfriend on purpose, which is preventing him in seeing a child? Okay, is your child all right? So we're gonna answer that in yes or no. Is your child's father being controlled by his girlfriend? Your child's father being controlled by a girlfriend? Definitely. Okay. Definitely. I say you don't want it. You want it to be better. I got it, Sheila. So definitely, it will be different. I can't answer yes or no. It's gonna be better, but it will be different. So, again, as always, always suggest that people focus on themselves and their inner growth on situations like that, and then let your light shine, and you will be attracted the right thing will be attracted to you. Right person, right thing, right situation. All right, master motivation. Let's see what we have. Let's get a yes or no question. There's no answer for you. Let's get a nice little cut here. Alrighty. And then we're going to get some pop outs. Jesus. Car's getting a little stiff. All right. Let's get a pop out for you. Will that's motivation child's father. What is child's father being controlled by a girlfriend? Oh man. That is 3 cards popping out, and I don't know. I'm not gonna take those. I'm not. I need. I'll show them to you, but I just want a yes or no. So I'll show them to you so you can see what they were. But so it was Queen of Swords. This is the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. But I just want to get a 1 card to pop out. So. Battle of Twins will be right with you. Okay, Cass, you've jumped back in. So appreciate you being here. So we're gonna get you back in that queue. All right. That's some motivation. No, it's it doesn't, but I just want to get Jesus. I just want 1 card. I don't know how when that fell out, but I just want 1 card. Your child's father being controlled. I just wanted 1 card. This is a maybe. Okay. This is the Hermit card. Here's what it looks like to me. It looks like, he might be a little bit quiet, and he's saying it right there, and he's preventing him seeing his child. So this is a maybe. There's not a lot of maybes in this deck, but it's coming out. Here's what I'm seeing with the stuff that we had. I'm an air side. Then 3 cards popped out. So with what we saw earlier, right? And we saw my eye was drawn to, I think it was the 5 of Wands that I saw there. And so there is some conflict. So I think you're spot on. I do believe that there is some conflict in that house, and that might be causing for him, to keep the peace. That might be causing for him to be quiet in this hermit mode. So with all those cards that popped out, like I said, I was asking for 1, and it popped out with those 3. But so I try to respect the kind of boundaries that we have set up for this live. So I do believe that I do believe that it's a yes with the way those cards popped out. And I am with if I'm remembering right, I think it was a 9 of Swords there. So I think he's feeling a little bit about it, a little rough about it. He's not happy about it. So hopefully that helps. That's about what we got right there for a 1 card pull. Hopefully that answers your question. All right. Well, hey, we know our intuitions are pretty spot on all the time. So, all right. I think that is Kayla 1224. Are you still in here? Give me a something or another to let me know that you're very welcome. Give me a something or another to let me know that you're still in here. Hopefully I'm saying that name right, Kayla. A quick emoji, a hootie hoo or something. Yes, I'm here. Give me something. Let me know that you're still here. There we go. I like thumbs up. I was going to say thumbs up, but you hit me with it anyway. So we're on that connection. All right. I'm going to do a messy little shuffle. And just so y'all know, I will keep the stream public for 24 hours after the stream. So for throughout tomorrow, and then I'll make them unlisted because I don't like to keep people's information. Keela, okay, yep, I see it now. Sorry about that. So I don't like to keep people's information, like that, but out there like that. But I will keep it up just so you can come back, kind of, clip it if you need to, or kind of rewatch it, and then boom, you can take it down after that. All right, or unlist it. Keela, will you marry your fiance? Let's see. It almost sounds like a loaded question, but let's see what we got. Jesus, these cars are sticking. Yeah, they're normally not like that. I might have to give them a nice little shuffle in between. All right, let's see. All right, let's get a jumper for you and see if we got a yes or no. Keela. I believe I messed that up again. All right. Well, we saw that one jump. Doesn't matter if it's in reverse because that's what we're looking at right there. So the answer is yes. So the answer is yes. And that Knight of Swords is coming in. And that's always a fast moving energy. So so the answer is yes. Yeah, the deck was in reverse anyway too. So the answer is yes. And there is, I feel it coming in fast. So it might be faster than you think. As far as, I don't know if y'all have picked a wedding date, but things might start speeding up and might start moving faster than you think. So the answer to that is yes. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that answers that for you. It's Keela. All right. Got that going. All right. So we got, keep changing the way I ask. Keeps changing. Okay. Got it. Well, the answer is yes. And like I said, I think you might start seeing that it's going to start speeding up. So I definitely, yeah, hope that helps. Definitely. Thanks for being here. Okay, who's next after? All right, Cass. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let me know that you're in here. I'll scroll back up and get back to your question about Jillian. Are you here? Cass, are you back here? Yes. All right. I'm going to contact you soon. Is Julian going to contact you soon? Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what the cards say. I know what I'm feeling. Let's see what the cards say. Feeling like there's one of those, kind of got to see how the wind's flying situation. All right, let's see. For Cass, is Julian going to? Oh shit! I didn't even see that one pop out. Part of my French. I didn't see that one pop out. And this is exactly what I thought. It's one of those when the wind's flying. We're getting a lot of maybes out here. All right, so this is exactly what I was feeling. So it's a maybe. There's a lot of free will choices in there. Free will decisions going on in there. There's a head and heart, so it's a head over heart type of situation. And what I mean is the head and heart's is not incoherence, and there's a lot of head and heart incoherence, obviously, but there's a battle. There we go. That's the words I look for. Nilo, yeah, definitely. I think you got about 3 people down. We're on cast right now, and then we're going to be moving to Battle of the Twins. If Battle of the Twins are here, we're going to be moving to you next. So this is a maybe. It's not a straight up yes or no answer. It's going to really depend on free will and how Jillian is going to be working through the head and heart battle that he's got going on, that Julian has going on. So I felt it as soon as I started tapping into your question. I felt it was a maybe, and I really feel like it's going to be just a matter of free will, because we'll have free will, and it's going to be a matter of how the energies are if they decide to come in or not. No, it's not the best answer, but that is. And this is one of those situations when we get the maybes, it's like it's fork in the road type of situation. So, no, it's not the best answer, but hopefully that helps. And I appreciate you popping back in, Cass, to answer that. You're so very welcome. But yeah, there seemed like to be head and heart is not, it's battling. So Robbie, I think I said that right. Yep, we'll get to you after we got about 4 people waiting in line. So we'll get to you here shortly. All right, we had Cass, and then Battle of the Twins was up earlier, so they're not in here anymore, I don't think. Battle of the Twins going once. Battle of the Twins, are you here? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. Let me know if you are here. I'll pop your comment on the screen and get an answer for you. Battle of the Twins going once. I know there's a delay, so Battle of the Twins going twice. All right. Ah, there we go. I see you. Okay. Perfect. Let's get your question pop back up here. I'll pop that on the screen here in just a second. I scrolled too far up. Boom. All right. Should you pursue your online business to be financially successful? I love that question. Let's get it going. Let's see. I got energy coming in already. We're going to see what the cards say. I feel it's a yes, but we're going to see what the cards say. I'm going to start kind of doing my predictions ahead of time. Because ultimately, I like to say that when you're doing tarot, especially if you reading energy, a lot of times what it should be is that the tarot cards, yeah, they give you a little something to latch on to, but a lot of times they just kind of are like, if you're doing a presentation, they're kind of like the PowerPoint to the presentation. They're there so people have something to look at, but really it's all about what you're saying. So, anyways, I digress. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Battle of Twins. All right, let's get you one card here. Should you pursue your online business for financial success? Should Battle of Twins pursue? Nah, we're not taking all these cards. Try to give you a mini reading there. We're trying to give you a mini reading. All right, we're gonna put that on the screen real quick. Some kind of look at that real quick. Boom. All right, but we're just gonna get you a yes or no. All right, here we go. One jumper source. Let's go. One. Just want one. Okay. They forced that one out of my hand. They forced it out. So yeah, we got the 6 of Pentacles. The answer is yes. This is all about so this is one of those kind of like minor arcana justice cards. So this is saying yes, and it's saying that you need to make sure it always happens, the universe is speaking. This is saying that to be balanced within yourself, number 1. This is all about giving and receiving, number 2, because you can see that giving and making sure that you're ready to receive as well. And this is also saying yeah, this is saying wealth. I think wealth is coming in, but make sure that you're sharing it. So this is a yes, but make sure that when you are successful and when this starts to come out, that you're sharing it and you're balanced within yourself. So I love talking about head and heart coherence, but yeah, just make sure, and it might be a little slow at first, but it's going to get there. So hopefully that answers that. So we got with a yes or no question there. But I did leave, like I said, I will leave the screen up. You're about at the you're about at the 305, 306 mark. So I left those cards out there so you can kind of eyeball them, or rewind if you want to, so you can kind of see the spread the universe want to give to you. So that was wild. But it happened earlier too. The universe is trying to give some more in-depth spreads and yes or no. All right.
Chakras out of balance. Okay, there you go. And look up if you have not heard of Greg Braden and Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Head Heart Coherence and Heart Math Institute. Make sure your head heart is in coherence as well. But Greg Braden has a wonderful technique to make sure that you're in head heart coherence so you can answer questions from heart space. So make sure that you're working on that. But yeah, chakra meditation. Definitely do one of those then. Perfect. I'm glad to hear that you got that insight for yourself. Okay, let's see here. All right, we got that Nia. Hopefully I said that right. Is that Neela? I'm sorry. It might be Neela. Neela, are you here? Are you still here? All right. Perfect. Hopefully I said your name right. If I messed it up, I am so sorry. Please give me some grace. Antonella. Okay. Hopefully I said that right too. Antonella. Will me and Daniel be together again or be together again? Okay. Will you and Daniel be together again? Romantically. Let's see. Y'all be together again romantically. Let's see. Oops. This up real quick. All right. Will you and Daniel be together again romantically? Give it one more shuffle. All right, let's get a good little split going here. All righty. All right, let's see. Neela and Daniel be together again romantically. Let's see. That one almost wanted to jump out, but it didn't. Nope. Come on, I need a jumper. Give me a clean jumper source. Give me a clean jumper. All right, that's a clean jumper. Okay. Two of Pentacles. So the answer is yes, but somebody needs to get their priorities straight. In order to make this happen, and there needs to be there's a lot of juggling going on with somebody. So there needs to be somebody's got to get their priorities straight. And if this is going to be the relationship that they want to be in, then they're going to have to. And I feel like it is probably Daniel, but we'll see. But they got to realize that this is where they want to be and get their priorities straight and make time for this relationship and not take it for granted, I guess, if that makes sense. So hopefully that helps and hopefully that makes sense. The answer is yes, but there's some stipulations there. Absolutely welcome. Hopefully that helps. You're so very welcome. Glad to help. All righty. All right. Hopefully I'm saying this right. Kamir Saberi. Hopefully I said that right. Are you here? So no, that's not Saberi. Sarabi. I think that's right. Are you here? Let me know if you're here. Get your questions answered. Let me know if you're here, please. Robbie. I know I'm messing that name completely up. I know I am. Are you still here? Let me know. Kamari going once. I'm gonna say the last name 'cause I think I said that better. Kamari going twice. All right, Kamari Gion. Let's see if there's anybody else. I think that's it. Oh, you're here. Okay. Got it. I see you now. All right. Got it. Will you be in a relationship in the next year? Let's see. I feel like I've asked that question a lot in the last couple of years. I completely understand how you feel with that one. I've asked that question a lot in the last few years. I appreciate everybody that has voted in the poll. This has been very helpful. If you feel inclined, hit that like button if you don't mind. And feel free to subscribe. We hit 100 subscribers today, so that was very exciting for me. Knew it was going to happen. It's a matter of when. I was just grateful that it happened on stream. It just seemed like the perfect time for it to happen. All right. Kamari be in a relationship next year. All right. Let's get a one question answer here. Kamari. So, is it Sarabi? Hopefully I'm saying that right. No, the last name's Kamari, hopefully. All right, here we go. So the answer is yes. And this is 701s. I'll get my microphone. So, yep, 701s. I think this is saying it's going to be yes. It's going to take you working on making sure that you're protecting your peace, making sure that you are not, you're holding on to your boundaries and just kind of not letting anybody, just not letting anybody challenge your peace. That's kind of just what I'm getting from this. I notice not the traditional kind of way to look at this card, but I think the answer is going to be it's. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it wrong. The answer is going to be no. I'm sorry, I felt a yes and I looked at it wrong. I'm sorry. So the answer is going to be no, but I feel like that doesn't feel right to me. I think it's going to be about protecting your peace. And it might be also that it's coming in sooner than next year. Cause I feel like it's a yes, but I feel like it's all going to be about protecting your peace, though. That's how I read that. I read the card wrong, but I feel like it's going to be about protecting your peace. There might be some lessons that you need to learn. So again, it might be coming in sooner than you think. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense. I know there's a delay on the stream here, but hopefully that makes sense. So it might be sooner, but it just is. I think this is all about how well you can protect your peace. All right, I think we are caught up with everybody so far. With all the yes or no questions. Let me get this last one. Let me make sure there's nobody else. Yep. That's everybody. What the world? There we go. When will you be in a relationship? That is something that that would need a yes or no answer on that. I'm only answering yes or no questions without an in-depth reading.
However, is anybody still here that asked the question earlier? So this might um it doesn't look like it's gonna be next year, but it might be earlier than that. I can't really say, but it doesn't look like it. No. Anybody here that answered the question earlier? That asked the question earlier. Anybody still here? Or are these four? I see four people looking. Are these new people or people that's been here earlier? If you asked the question earlier and you're still here, let me know. And yep, as I see you, Kamari, since you are here, what I'm gonna do, if anybody's here that asked the question earlier, just do a little something special. I'm gonna do oracle cards. Just kind of answer your question, Sarabi. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the timing oracle card deck because I know you want to know when. So I'm gonna pull that, and then anybody else that is still here from earlier, just let me know that you are still here from earlier, and then I will pull oracle card for you. But let's see. All right, this is the timing deck, so hopefully this will have an answer for you. So it looks like it is saying 9 months from now. Sheila, you still here? I will pull an oracle card for you. So again, I still think it's all about protecting your peace, though. So, but since but that's what popped up. So that is what the oracle card deck came with. But again, energies are fluid, and it's always gonna means next year. Yeah, that would be next year. But again, it's all about protecting your peace and making sure that you're at peace within yourself. So that's what this oracle deck is asking about. I don't use this one too much, but you want to know when, so that's something there. Sheila, let's see what I'm gonna use this oracle deck for you. Anybody else still here from earlier? I will take care of you. Just let me know that you're here. All right, you asking about getting back together this month, but let's just see what this says, okay? And yet, you're very welcome. Let's see what this oracle, this deck, I think speaks. This deck, I love what comes out of this deck. This deck is very good. So Sheila, you still with me? We're gonna pull a card for you. This thing is pulling all types of cards. Alrighty. I'm gonna go with it. It pulled all three, and this is an oracle deck, and it always has good information. There's nothing to interpret. I'm gonna go with this. So, find ways to lighten up and not take everything so serious. That's the first one. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. And guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe and let go. So this is all. So Sheila, if you're here, please let me know that you're here. What this feels like is that you are resistant to getting into the flow of the universe. Sheila, you here? So this is because it's telling you to lighten up. It's telling you to stop pushing against what is. And this is saying guilt's a normal feeling. Just breathe and let go. So it's saying lighten up, stop pushing against what is, let go. So it seems like you need to flow a little bit more within the energy of source and the universe. If that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. A little extra message for you. But that is, if I was to sum it up, that is, for me, it would say let everything flow. Hopefully that makes sense and that resonates. Very welcome. again, we are answering yes or no questions. Absolutely free. More in-depth questions by donation. What else? I have a poll going about meditations on stream. See if we're gonna possibly do that. Might end that poll here in just a little bit. What else do we have going on today? Feel free to hit that like button if you like the stream. I'd appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I so very much appreciate it. And an absolutely beautiful stream today. Lots of good questions. Good energy out here. You all have been absolutely delightful to work with and share that energy with. And let's see if we get a card for the general whoever's here. What card we got here? It's a general card for whoever is here. Anything that Source wants to say. Oh, well, okay. Jesus. They're dropping out more and more cards. Stop dimming your light. Basically, you have such a bright light. You stop dimming your light. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to live. Remember that it's okay to be happy. And stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. So this one is just saying, this whole oracle spread is saying to be confident in yourself and your abilities. Confident in yourself and ability. Don't dim down. It's okay to be happy and don't care about what other people say. Don't dim yourself down. Alrighty. So again, any yes or no questions, feel free to pop those into the chat and the stream. I'm going to take the opportunity to stand up since I haven't stood up in like an hour and a half. So if you got a yes or no question, feel free to answer that in the stream. We are going to answer any yes or no questions absolutely free. If you want a more in-depth reading, you can feel free to donate any amount. And we'll get that done for you. One question, any amount. Yes or no questions, absolutely free. Hello, Samuel. Hope I said that right. How are you today? Good to see you. Get my mic tight here because it is swirling around. Of course, we're answering yes or no questions. Feel free to pop that into the chat. If you have a yes or no question, pop it into the chat. Get that answered for you. Microphone is acting a fool today, so bear with me. Trying to get this seed in here, right? So we're answering yes or no questions, y'all. Absolutely free. Will I have a good career in law field? Okay, so you're feeling a little bit confused. Got it. And you want to know if you will have a good career in law field. Okay. Will you have a good career in law field? Let's see here. In just a second. Taking a little stand break. So not definitely good. All right, hold on. Let me drop down here and get a good shuffle on. All right, let's get a messy cut going here. What do I call a messy cut? Boom, boom. I appreciate everybody that's here. Appreciate everybody that is jumping in here. Hitting the like button. Appreciate you all answering the poll question. Sawmill is Sawmill gonna have a good career in law? Jesus. Yeah, these cards are they're not acting right now. This shuffle is not going well. All right, let's get it going. There we go. Need to be shuffled the other direction. All right, it's done. It doesn't want to shuffle anymore. Let's get a little cut. And all right, career in law field. It's gonna be a good career in law field. Let's see. All right, need a clean, clear jumper source. All right, as clear as it can get. Wow, we got the maybes have been coming out very much, very so much. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is something. So this is something that is. I can see why you're confused because this is when you get a maybe you're at a kind of a stalemate, kind of a fork in the road. And here's the reason why I say that, because in July I was at a fork in the road on if I was going to go back to the corporate world or if I was going to go ahead and move into doing more freelance stuff. And it was one of those situations where I knew that whatever decision I was going to make was going to actually be it was going to be beyond, just that decision. It was going to kind of, mold everything going forward. And what ended up happening is I pulled a little more cards, and one side said that it was going to be more financially stable, but it's going to feel like I was trapped. The other side said that if I was going to go ahead and do my own thing, it might be a little bit of struggle for a little bit, but ultimately it's going to be a happiness and a little more security down the road, essentially. So I decided to go ahead and not go the corporate direction and just, kind of stay freelance and do my own thing. So I say that to say it is one of those things where it is a fork in the road where both answers can be right, but it's all going to depend on you and how you make that answer right, if that makes sense. So with that said, it's going to be a maybe, but it does look like I can see where there's a lot of apathy and kind of deep. I would say this: tap into yourself and see if you are actually feeling How do you feel about the law field? This is just my advice outside the cards. If you are not feeling comfortable and you're not feeling joy and happy about the law field, I would say it's just probably not going to work out for you. But it is saying a maybe. So I can't give you a yes or no. Let's just for the heck of it, let's just look at the bottom of the deck just to see what's going on there. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords, which is a lot of anxiety. So you might be feeling a lot of anxiety right now, and mixed with apathy. I would just say it's up to you, but really tap into how you feel right now. Do you feel? I just say tap into how you feel right now. Do you feel like it brings you joy? Do you feel like it's something that you enjoy? Then the answer might be yes, but if it doesn't, the answer might be no. But that's unfortunately without a yes or no, and it may be coming up. That's about the best I could do for you as far as the answer. Hopefully that helps. Even though it's a maybe. Hopefully it helps. That's about the best I could do without pulling extra cards. So, Emil, you still here? Hopefully that helps. Resonates. Okay, good. I'm glad that resonates. That's a tough one with just pulling one card. Having more cards, I could dig a little deeper into it, but yeah, that's a tough one. But it does look like I can see where the anxiety is kicking in at. But ultimately for me, I could just speak for myself. When I was in this situation, I had to go at what I enjoyed more versus the money. So that's the answers I got for you. All right, I might stick around for a couple of more minutes before I call it quits. For now, I will be back a little bit later, but unfortunately, I did not eat anything before stream, so get a little hungry. I did not eat. I ate this morning, but that was about it. So, anybody still on here that has any yes/no questions? Anybody have more of a in-depth question that they want to donate the answer? Let me know. Speak now. Or as they say, forever hold your peace. But I am glad that resonates with you. I'm happy to be able to help. All right, I think we're gonna call it quits there. I think we cleared through a bunch of questions, got a bunch of people's questions answered, and it might be time to call it quits. So I will be back a little bit later tonight. I'll be in a few hours. That's the plan at least. But it's like I said that one other person might have popped in here. So if you have a question, hit me with it. If not, then we are going to shut it down. But hit me with it if you got a question. Pop in your yes or no question in there. Hello. Thanks for popping back in. Yeah, we're just getting ready to shut it down. But yeah. Last question. Should I walk away from Mo? All right, let's answer that question real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. The Battle of the Twins. Walk away. Excuse me. Walk away from Mo. Should they walk away from Mo? Yeah, the cards aren't even wanting to shuffle right. They're getting stiff. There we go. A little better. About negative vibes and energy, so I started dissing myself ASAP. Gotcha. Yeah, if you're feeling negative, hopefully, let me get this microphone up. If you're feeling negative vibes, I always say tap into your own intuition. I think that that answers that. But let's see what the cards say. No, nothing beats our own intuition, especially when it's intuition that we can't, figure out the reason why the intuition is popping up for you. When the intuition is there and there's no real reason for it, like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. That's when it's the real intuition, typically. All right, let's see. Should they walk away from Mo? Let's give one card. Let's get one card, source. One card. One card. One card. One good jumper card, source. Come on. No, I almost wanted to jump out, but it stayed in the deck. All right, there we go. We got one to jump. We finally got one to jump. We've been best friends for 20 plus years. Everyone tells me to stop hanging with her, but I never saw it till recently. Okay, let's see what this says. So the answer is yes. That's the Chariot card. So this is saying to move with a little bit of fire in your shoes, I guess you could say, or fire in your pants, or whatever you want to say. So yes, this is the Chariot card. It is saying yes, and this is movement, progressing forward. And this is movement with courage. Put a little pep, put a little pep in your step. There you go. Obviously, it is. Without actually, doing a more in-depth reading, I wouldn't be able to tell you why. Let's just peep at the bottom of the deck to see if it might help. But that's just a 10 of cups. This is wish fulfilled. They might be blocking you from your wish fulfilled. I'm not sure. Without doing a full in-depth read. But this is saying yes. Yeah, 10 of cups. Yeah. She 10 of cups. This is blissful wish fulfillment, happiness. So, which by the way, this is a yes as well. So either way, the answer is yes. They doubled up on the yes. Everyone said that she was throwing negative juju on you. Yeah, I mean, it might just be. I don't know about negative juju. A lot of people like the it might just be. Here's what I'm feeling, and like I said, this is without doing a more in-depth card pull. But a lot of times when we have situations like that, they're energy vampire. So that might be that they're a bit of an energy vamp. In the end, but this is telling you that it's movement time. If you are feeling it, you feeling the negative vibes yourself, then you already know the answer. I've been drained, so it makes sense. See, there you go. So yeah, so if other people are seeing it and you're feeling drained, then it's time. How do you book a reading? So yeah, if you want a more in-depth reading, should I say? Let me put, since I am about to bounce off of here, let me put my Hypesy link in here. And that way I can get a recorded reading out to you. And I can get that going for you. That's probably about the best way to do it. That's about the best way.
So boop, boop. So here's my Hypesy link. 30-minute call. That's my Hypesy link right there. Yeah, reach out to me. I believe on my YouTube channel I have my email address on there. You can email me and we'll make something happen. So cause like I said, I'm about to jump off of here. But it's cscottinc@gmail.com. Email me, we'll make something happen. You can email me that way, or if you just want a recorded reading, you could do it that way. You could do a recorded reading through my Hypesy link. Either way. But yeah, cscottinc@gmail.com is how you can email me, and we'll make it work. And then if we need to do a Zoom link, we'll make it work. But yeah, that's my email address right there. I'm just put that in the chat as well. All right, folks, I think we're gonna call it quits there. I appreciate everybody that was here. You know, I think everybody's gone already. Appreciate everybody that's here. We're gonna call it quits. Perfect. Sounds good. I'll look for that email. I'll respond to you either later today or tomorrow morning. Probably later today. So I can get some food, hit the gym up real quick. I think I'm gonna be back online a little bit later, answering yes or no questions. So we shall see. But I appreciate it. Battle of the Twins, and we will get you going. So probably in a few hours, I would say if I come back on, it's probably gonna be 10 Eastern time, 10 my time, for a couple of hours, and then make it do what it do. Appreciate you. And let me see if my old sign off will work here. So we're gonna get the lovely music start going. I'll switch the music out a little bit. And I'll switch it out a little bit. Appreciate y'all. And thank you for everybody that was here. And looks like it's still a delay here. But as always, I love you. Namaste.